Hi, I'm here to talk about some really great original artwork. These are one-of-a-kind watercolor paintings of the Cleveland Browns uniform, and I'm going to be showing you these in far greater detail. But this artwork, these watercolor paintings of the Cleveland Browns uniforms, are being offered for sale for the first time. This original artwork would make a great gift, a birthday gift, a wedding gift, an anniversary gift, a retirement gift. Although it doesn't need to be a gift, it could be, you could just be a great Cleveland Browns fan and you love art, love the Browns, and this would look beautiful in a, a home office or at your office. It really would, it's just beautiful artwork that would make a great gift or look great in somebody's home. Let me give you a little background if you don't mind. My name is Scott Silcox and I'm from Toronto. For 16 years I owned a company called Maple Leaf Productions. You maybe know us Canadians, we use the word maple leaf on everything we do. And we made and sold a whole variety of products that used this actual artwork. And let me show you some examples of the products. So our bread and butter, our staple product was a plaqued poster that showed the evolution of the uniform. This was our large plaque, this was our medium plaque, and this was our small plaque. So that was kind of our bread and butter product, is our plaqued products. But in addition to our plaqued products, we sold quite a number of other ones. Let me give you just a few examples. We sold framed products that showed the evolution of the uniform. Here's a couple frames. We sold dozens and dozens of different shapes and sizes of frames, but this is just a couple to show you. In addition to the plaqued and framed posters, we also sold clocks, and the clocks showed the evolution of the team uniform. We also did coffee mugs that showed the evolution of the team uniform, or magnets. And again, all these products I'm showing use that actual artwork. We did magnets. We did a thing called a fan frame that again showed the evolution of the uniform. We did playing cards, ace, king, queen, jack, 10 playing cards. We did mouse pads and collector plates and quite a variety of products. What's my point? My point is that this artwork is somewhat famous artwork. Now, it sounds a bit self-serving or like I'm patting myself on the back when I'm saying that. I don't mean, that's not the sort of person I am, but it is somewhat famous artwork. It's been seen on thousands of those products, as I was just describing. It's also been seen in the offices of team owners and the league commissioners. It's been on TV ads, on TV shows, in movies, on team websites, and you'll see them in the various halls of fame. So, as much as sports artwork can be famous, this really is famous artwork. I'm explaining to you in this video can be seen at our new website that's promoting the sale of this artwork, and the website is www.heritagesportsart.com. heritagesportsart.com. Now let's focus a little bit on the Browns. We've got 14 pieces of artwork that celebrate the history of the Browns uniform, beginning in 1946 when they were in the AAFC, and the artwork that we have carries through to the 1950 team, and so on. I won't be going over every piece, but we have 14 pieces of artwork that trace the history of the uniform from, as I said, 1946, and our artwork goes right up to the 2005 season with the introduction of that third, the orange uniform. So there are 14 pieces of original art. You can see all of this at our website in great detail. You can zoom right in and see the helmets, see the artist's signature, see the detail in the painting. The website has some really large files that you can really see this very clearly. So I guess my point on this one is that there are 14 and only 14 pieces of artwork, and when they're sold, they're sold. So if you are a Browns fan, don't delay in taking action if you're interested in buying. Let me explain the 3 ways that you could actually buy this artwork. The first way is you could buy the raw, unframed art, just like this. We'd package it properly, of course. We would, if you placed an order today, we would ship it within 24 or 48 hours. It would arrive on your doorstep by UPS. And the price for this, and all the prices that I'm going to say, there's kind of 4 exceptions, and that's the Browns, as you probably know, won the AAFC in 1946. They won the NFL championship in their first year in the NFL in 1950, and then they won it again in 1964. We've got that 1950 uniform, the 46 uniform, the 50 uniform, and 2 versions, a home and away, of the 64 uniform. Those 4 kind of special years, there's a kind of a $200 premium on those pieces of art because those are, just even more special. But so, for those 4 examples, please add $200 to what I'm describing. Thanks for putting up with me. So the raw unframed art in most cases is $350. We would ship it by UPS. The price includes shipping, and we would ship it by UPS. Then the second way you can buy the artwork, in addition to the raw unframed artwork, is what we call our classic framed version. And our classic framed version comes with a black metal frame, a double white mat, the artwork, and then an engraved plate describing the artwork. And forgive me that this shows the Denver Broncos. It would actually show, of course, a Cleveland Browns piece. So that's our classic frame piece. And the price of this is $425, although again you'd add $200 for those 4 special pieces of art that I described earlier. So this classic frame version is $425 in most cases. And then our third and final option that you could purchase is our deluxe frame version with a black, larger black frame, a black mat, the artwork, an engraved plate, and then the horizontal poster that would actually show you, again, this is Denver Broncos, so forgive me, but you'd see the original artwork, and then you could say, oh, I see exactly how it was incorporated into one of the posters. So it would basically look like this. This deluxe framed version is $450, although add $200 for those 4 other years I was describing. Now, timing, if you ordered one of these framed versions, we would custom frame it for you. So if you place the order today, for instance, it would take 2 to 3 weeks before it would arrive on your doorstep by UPS. All the prices that I said earlier include UPS shipping. Please understand that. All right, now I really do feel like I'm selling Ginsu knives here, or super chamois, and sorry about that. I'm passionate about what I do, I guess. So I've explained to you that there are only 14 pieces of Cleveland Browns artwork, and when the 14 pieces are gone, they're gone. So please move fairly quickly if you're wanting to purchase it. Now, let me just explain how you do purchase the artwork. 2 ways. You could buy the artwork on our website, www.heritagesportsart.com. It's fully e-commerce enabled. You use a credit card via the PayPal system, and that's great. Or if you didn't want to go that route, you could call me on my cell phone, and we could talk. I'd tell you about the artwork, tell you some history, answer any questions you might have. My name is Scott. The cell phone number 416-315-4736. So I'd love to talk to you, so please feel free to call if you wanted to order that way. One other point before we wrap up here. This particular artwork is all done by a wonderful artist, a woman by the name of Nola McConnon, a great person and a great artist. Nola actually owns all of this artwork. She's asked me for my help in helping to promote the artwork, which I'm delighted to because because of my background with Maple Leaf Productions and my knowledge of how this artwork was used. So that's just a quick explanation of whose artwork it is. So you're wonderful. Thanks for putting up with me and hearing me out. Remember, you can buy the artwork one of 3 ways: unframed, classic framed, or deluxe framed. The pricing, which I may have confused you, but it's all on the website heritagesportsart.com. And if you have a fellow friend who's a fellow fan of the Cleveland Browns, please feel free to pass on this YouTube URL to them. That would be very kind of you if you would do that. Also, we have 1,500 pieces of art: NFL, Major League Baseball, NHL, college football. So a whole lot of wonderful, beautiful, original art that's available for sale on the website. So somebody could be a fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers, God forbid, or the New York Yankees, or the Toronto Maple Leafs, or etc. Just we've got most of the teams covered, and beautiful art for all of them. Thanks very much for putting up with me. Now I'm going to go get some Ginsu knives and practice selling those.